my cellular and dialed the 7 digits. Said too large with the words and hurry up with it. I was drooling on the floor before they got to my door. And that's when I put in my order for 3 more. Cause I'm a hungry man. Till somebody feeds me. My appetite is large cause me so hungry.
Oh, he's so hungry. So hungry.
I am hungry. No joke. But anyway, how are you guys doing? Day 19 in the books. I'm currently pretty deep into day 20, which is the halfway mark of my fast. And I gotta give me, well, I don't know. I got some sound effects and shit, but of course, I'm having technical difficulties right now. I'm practicing doing a live show with this. So this show is not live, but I record it live, so, you know. I'm trying to get prepared for doing a live show so that when I do it, I have everything worked out. If you've been following along, I have better days than others. But today I feel pretty good. Yesterday I basically finished up all my videos for February that I can finish right now. Kind of waiting on a few collaborators to get with me, which, you know, I basically told them I had between now and the end of the month. So I'm not too worried about it, but that's the thing when you're working with other people, you have to sort of like, you know, you have to, you know, wait on them to work on the you know what I mean? You can't work on a show if they haven't done their part. So I have nothing to work on right now, and it's really getting to me. As you can see, I've kind of switched up the opening there and the look of the show. I'm in the desert because I just thought that was fitting for a fast. No food or water out here, you know what I mean? Although I got plenty of water. I got water for days. By the way, I noticed there's a handful of people that watch me every day, and if you're one of those people, if you could be so kind to, you know, smash up the likes. That's that little thumb underneath the screen there, if you don't mind. That will help. I mean, I don't think I have enough viewers for it to really help that much, but I'm working to try to build this channel up. Right now, I wouldn't expect anyone really to watch this unless they were curious about a guy who's starving for 40 days, which, to be honest with you, I thought there would be some dieters or something that would like find me and we could like cut it up. But unfortunately, I just don't think my videos have any kind of reach right now, and probably the few of you that are out there are probably people that saw me on some other podcast or something. I really appreciate the support. I feel pretty happy with how things are going for February. But like I said, I got so much more to do. I'm getting very antsy. I need to work on some shit. So I started working on this blog, and I think it is kind of important because I am probably going to continue doing this throughout the year. That's my goal anyway. I want to get off this fast. I want to start working out. I want to go on another diet. I'll probably do like maybe a weekly update and weigh in or something as I try to reach my long-term goal, which, you know, is like a fucking 100 pounds. You know, it's not something that's going to happen in a few months, you know. And I'll probably, just for the sake of the show, like for instance, I've been watching my own clips, and I usually start saying something and then I cut myself off. But Anyway, for the sake of the show, I might start trying out, like after the 40-day fast, trying out some weight loss type stuff. I already contacted one of those fat freezing clinics, and I wanted to come in and film them freezing my fat, but they wouldn't allow me to film there. And it was kind of weird, you know. You watch people on YouTube and they go around shooting stuff, or they set up stuff, shoots with people ahead of time, and you know, it's like, oh, I got 36 subs, you know, like nobody wants to fuck with me. You know, there's no like there's no reason to like put their business at risk for me. You know what I mean? Maybe if I had like 1 million subs or something and they thought they could get some publicity out of it, but until I get built up to a certain level, someone suggested I sneak in with the camera, and I have been eyeballing like some spy camera glasses. Oh, that's the other thing. I normally don't stream without my glasses, but you know, I wanted to. For some reason, I'm going for a new look. I don't really like my old look. It's kind of nerdy, right? That's kind of the point, though, to be nerdy, because I want people to troll me so I can do my shtick. But I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. I'm sort of like, I have other interests now. You know what I mean? As far as doing content, I used to like to just say and like do weird shit to get people to troll me, and then I could blow them up. You know, they get their ass fucking blown up by a fat nerd just out of nowhere. You know. But I don't know. I do like doing that. I mean, it is fun. It is funny. And I think it's fun for some of the people that watch it and also participate. But some people can't handle it. And I don't really feel like getting as bone cutting as I used to be, you know? Like I said, times are hard. People are going through some real shit. You know what I mean? And I don't want to, I just really want to stay positive and lose weight and make some good content. And it'll probably be edgy, as you know, a little bit edgier. My new project's pretty mainstream, though, actually. I actually consciously, you know, took out some phrases and shit like that, you know, may affect the bottom line as far as YouTube goes. But I mean, it doesn't need it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like so much fucked up shit, and then somebody yells out some, you know, one word or something that is going to fuck everything up. So, you know, back in the day, you know, I would just be like, yeah, it's what happens, that's, you know. And that is what a lot of people like. Me too, but I'm trying to build a channel here. I'm not looking to get nuked the minute I start. I'm trying to find some royalty-free music. I want to stop playing the copyrighted music on this show because I'm just afraid that they're going to come in and blow up my channel later on over some of these fasting videos, you know, because all my new shit's completely copyright free. So, I feel like that'll probably maybe help get videos distributed. I got to start thinking of YouTube as like a FCC TV station, you know, and just try to keep it like, I don't know, like I'm watching Ice Poseidon and he's getting like McDonald's commercials and shit. And he's like, I wouldn't say he's harassing women to fuck him because he's not. They don't really understand the language, you know, and I think they kind of want him to go away, and he's just kind of like keeps asking them weird questions and shit. And that shit's sponsored. I saw McDonald's on there. I saw all kinds of shit. And then on Suspended's page, he straight up raw fucked a Japanese prostitute live on cam one night. You know what I mean? Anal. And of course, he didn't show any nudity or anything, but he had the camera positioned to where, you could see everything but the penetration. And he's getting the big time ads too. So on some level, I don't think they give a fuck. You know what I mean? I think the bottom line is viewers. And if you're not getting any viewers, you're not getting any ads if you're fucking around, because why fuck with potentially losing an advertiser over somebody that's bringing in 3 or 4 clicks, Not that I'm doing this for money. I have no expectations of making money. That would be outrageous. But I do want to get more subs. I want to get more viewers. I'm somebody that wants an audience, Right now, I don't really... I mean... The more the merrier right now as far as subs, but like I kind of glad there's not like 1,000 people in here fucking telling me I'm dying every fucking second. I mean, it's bad enough now with 7 or 8 people, so I can only imagine what would be going on then. So my hope is just to kind of get through this phase. I should start eating again around February 11th. I have done 2 40-day fasts in the past, so recently I've been thinking I have a desire to beat that, go to a level I haven't been before, and honestly, by the time you haven't ate for 40 days, I mean, you kind of don't, you've like completely lost the will, like, I don't know, you're getting by with what you're doing, and I guess you never sit down and eat, and it's not that difficult just to keep going maybe a few more days or something. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, because I do want to go out and I want to film, eating at some places, and as part of my blog thing here, and I don't know. I like movies a lot. I'm particularly interested in B movies from yesteryear, and I like to really deep dive on the movies and try to find the the cherries on top of the shit pile. And I've got some good ones. I don't think a lot of people know about. I'm thinking about doing some reviews, but then I started thinking maybe I'm getting my plans for my channel are just too all over the place, right? Because for instance, the people watching me right now, I guess they're watching for this fast update, and or maybe not. Maybe they're just watching me. I really don't know. Leave a comment or something. Give me some encouragement. Let me know what you think, what you want, because, and I also don't think a lot of people even watch. My whole, at this point, I would say the average watch time's probably dropping off right about here. So, but I would encourage you guys maybe even go back and look at some past videos, because the second half of the video is usually when all the magic happens, in my opinion. Or at least this part to me is kind of boring. But yeah, I just want to keep going. I want to do all the shit. I'm a little worried that maybe you guys won't like some of my new content even. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm just going to do what I feel like doing and try to... I don't know. The YouTube shit's so weird, man, to me. You know what I mean? They have all these rules, and if you don't follow them, they completely take you out of the algorithm. They don't fucking tell you, I gotta somehow find a way to get into that algorithm, and I think it's 100 subs. Now, I could go buy 100 subs, easy, but and in fact, I'm not even telling people to sign up to my channel or anything. I'm not mentioning this to anybody. You guys are people that... Most of you are people that have just, stumbled across me, and I have no idea who you are, really, And And that's the kind of channel I want to build. I don't want to be one of these people. I hate these people that are like going around, bugging you all the time to like their fucking channel, like their fucking videos and all that fucking crap. And there's actually some people out there, and it's usually like not even like really good looking chicks, just like mildly attractive ladies that get like all these likes and subs, and all they're doing is sitting there talking about nothing, man. And they don't get naked. They don't do nothing. They just sit there. And unfortunately, I guess I am kind of just sitting here too, but I'm trying to talk. I'm attempting. I'm looking at the food videos and shit like that. It's 100% just me practicing for what's going to go down with I think I'm going to, right now with the live show, I'm thinking about doing a weekly, like my videos run all week, my pre-uploads, and they'll do a live at the end of the week, and we'll talk about them and shit like that, and have a discussion. And I might drink a little, or I might not. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good not drinking, and I'm feeling pretty good not taking anything. I feel a big fog lifting off of me, but I do have there's a little bit of something where I'm just kind of a little dizzy sometimes, and I don't think it's from the fast at all. It's different. And I started thinking, because I am doing this Elf Bar, and it's got nicotine in it, and I think I'm getting very susceptible to like feeling the effects of the nicotine, because before I had so much other shit going on that affected how I felt. The nicotine, I didn't really feel the effects that much. But it is supposed to calm you down and relax you, right? And that's how I get a little I feel like I have this big boost of energy, and then there's just like a little bit of like sleepiness, going on. I want to get rid of it. So yeah, I think for my second half of my 20 days, great. We don't have to have an Amber Alert, especially in Texas. I mean, that was from fucking El Paso. That's 16 hours away. But we don't have to have an Amber Alert every time some parent doesn't bring their kids home on time or something. I mean, if they're with a parent, it may not be the legal custodian. They may be fighting over custody or something, but a lot of this shit is just like some parent is feuding with the spouse, and they're not bringing the kids back on time, and they just release these. I get them every fucking day, like 2 or 3 a day, all the way from fucking El Paso. Yeah, I'm looking for like a Kia Spectrum from El Paso, and it's got the whole family of kids in it, so that tells me right there that it's probably a parent took them and doesn't want to give them back, and because they love it. I couldn't imagine having a parent that wanted you so fucking bad they'd be willing to risk an Amber Alert, especially if they're divorced, because they like to have their free time. They bounce them off on each other. But there could be worse things for you as a child, that your mom or dad may have tried to keep you a little bit longer than he was supposed to, because But I doubt these people are in danger. But I'm just sick of it. And now they have all these new alerts that they put out, and one of them is called a camo alert. And I've not actually received a camo alert, but if you look it up, it's basically for if Rambo comes to town, like First Blood Part 1, when the guy's trying to get something to eat and the sheriff gets him out and he comes back and he takes the fucking town to war, and they're having difficulty getting him because he's so well trained. That is what the camo alert is basically. It's basically a military vet that has PTSD that's gone missing and presumably going to fucking go to war with a small town over, not being able to eat with his long hair. But we don't need all these alerts, you know what I mean? I don't think so. I hate it. I hate having my phone taken over. I hate having a fucking EAS alert going off during my recording. You know what I mean? Like, of course, I could probably just shut my phone off, but, why should I be burdened? I have a phone so I can get alerted to the things that I care about. It's probably, I don't know if there's a way to even turn it off. I tried to look into it, and it seemed like there was, but I couldn't get the shit to turn off. And I mean, I'll get them at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'll be totally asleep. A whole family hasn't been brought home by the, I'm just like, give me a fucking break, man. So anyway, let's get into our videos today. I got a little videos going on here. First of all, I have been craving. Oh, first of all, I got a new tip because I'm really craving Philly cheesesteaks, and yeah, I want one pretty bad. And okay, what's going on here? Oh, I know what's going on here. I'm a dumbass. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right.
Stop the insanity!
Whatever. All right, let me get here. So, bingo, bango. Practice makes perfect. Now, this is a food truck called Tasty Buddies. It seems like a lot of the good food nowadays is coming from food trucks. Now, I've been to a few. They're pretty good, There's a Nacho Birra place that I actually found in a rap video, and I looked them up, and I found out they were like down the street from me. I had no idea, so I go down there. I've been going down there for like probably a year now. Like, I know the birras or whatever are starting to take off, but it's kind of like they got some like barbacoa, and then they dip the torta into that barbacoa juice, and they fry it, and it looks kind of red, and they fill it with barbacoa and like a lot of fucking cheese, and then they give you like a side of like ramen noodles that you're supposed to dip it in. It's kind of weird. Apparently they do this in like South America or something. I like it without the ramen noodle juice. I mean, to me, dipping my tacos into some like 30-cent ramen broth, which is basically what it is. I mean, it tastes just like the cup of soup type shit. I mean, why bother? Because the rest of the taco is so high quality. The meat's good. Everything's fucking good. The cheese. Why fuck with it? Why ruin it? So, but this is called Tasty Buddies, and it's a Philly cheesesteak place because I've been craving Philly cheesesteaks, and I cannot find a good one. It's a little far away, but I'll probably trek up there. I have a feeling it'd be easier to film with the food trucks. You know what I mean? So I might go out there and fuck with them a little bit. But let's see what their food looks like here. I haven't watched this. Right off the bat, it's H-Town, right? Because every fucking ad in H-Town has this kind of music. And I'm not talking rap. It's like a different kind of thing. I think it was popular like 15 years ago, and it's not popular anymore. But here, it's just like, it never fucking went away. It's all it is.
My stomach knotted up from not eating. Hit up Tasty Buddies, put my kids and my spouse from my TDCID, got me a free meal on the house.
Oh man. Everybody wants to do their, whatever they're selling, they always have that, well, we could put it on top of fries too. If I'm going down here, I'm not getting the cheesesteak fries. I'm getting one of those fucking cheesesteaks.
Tasty fries, crack juice, spike with the fireball and started to
Yeah, they sell something called crack juice.
act loose. Tried a couple other food trucks, they the one no corned beef, watermelon, and chicken, no gumbo.
They got a corned beef Philly cheesesteak? All right. Because I like corned beef. I love corned beef. And I've never had a corned beef Philly cheesesteak. That sounds kind of weird. I'll probably go down there. I'll get the fucking regular cheesesteak. The chicken cheesesteaks are okay, but they're not my favorite. I really like, on a cheesesteak, I really like that beef flavor. So I'll probably get the a regular beef one too.
Walking out the club with the number one twerker. She want my cheese sticks up in her $9 burger. I'ma gon' fill that order. For sure she gon' love me.
Yeah, the wings. They're not doing it for me. Looks like salt and pepper.
Yeah, little mama about to be tasty bodies. Yeah. Tasty bodies. Come on with it, yeah.
Tasty bodies. Tasty bodies. I don't know, man. That looks pretty, because that's the kind of, it almost looks caramelized or something. That's the kind of cheesesteak I like. They're going with the provolone. I do like to have the cheese whiz. Maybe it's an option there, but I like to get the provolone. Then I put the cheese whiz on top. I mean, I ain't arguing with the provolone cheesesteak lovers, but I do like some cheese whiz up on that fucking shit.
Sent this girl to my truck to get some dinner. Told her open up her mouth and let her taste my chicken tender. She told me I'm a winner. She said that I'm a boss. She dipped my chicken tender in her barbecue.
Look at all that cheese just fucking in the meat. It's almost transparent. You know what I mean?
Sauce. I watched her lick it off. She told me she in love. I don't want no neurovirus, so I always wear a glove. Sit the back.
I don't know why the people making the food, they always got like, I'm sure that fucking guy they keep showing is the fucking guy that makes it or whatever, or he owns the place. He's all fucking, promoting himself. Hey, like he's some cool dude. You make cheesesteaks, dude, okay? I'm sure you're a nice guy and you seem like a cool guy, but I want to see your fucking food. I don't want to see you. I have no interest. What are you trying to get a date?
Home still got sauce all on her face. I called my partner the next day and asked him how it tastes. He said it was delicious. When he ate it, he was vicious. Said he still could taste it every time. Him and her.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to interview that guy. I'm gonna go, hey, why do you keep just why are you all up in your videos? The real star is the cheesesteak, not you. You're trying to get clout off a cheesesteak sandwich? I do not respect that, sir. You cannot take cheesesteak clout. Maybe I should just start doing videos with like really good food and try to get that clout off the fucking food. Oh, that just reminds me. I love this YouTuber called Simply Sarah. I'm going to probably watch some of her videos tomorrow because we're running pretty late right now. I've already gone a little later than I want to, but yet we're still going here because I have a hankering for some oysters. Now, for a couple of years, I was eating oysters out the ass, man. I mean, these raw oysters like this with the horseradish and all that shit. And since COVID hit, for some reason, I haven't really went out much. Not because I care about getting COVID, but I don't know. Everything's just weird now, fucked up. And I notice a lot of times when I do go out to eat, shit has drastically changed. It's not as good as it used to be. You know what I mean? So I just keep waiting for shit to like fully restore. But hopefully 2023 is the fucking year because I'm ready to get down here, get some of that Gulf oysters. I like the oysters that they bring in here from Louisiana, which is not that far away. They do have the Houston Gulf oysters, but the Gulf in Houston is kind of nasty. I mean, I'm sure there's some good seafood in there, but you know, there's a lot of fucked up shit going on there, and you know. But let's take a look here.
So here I am with all the oysters. It's absolutely insane. Like, seriously.
And this is around here somewhere too. This guy's from Canada. I've been watching him for a few years. He's a competitive eater, and what he's doing right now is he's taking on food challenges, but he has a lot of videos where he just like goes to an all-you-can-eat buffet, and he just like literally annihilates it, man, until they fucking throw him out. Sometimes the fucking owners come out and try to fight him and shit, you know. I mean, he'll buy like some $10.99 all-you-can-eat fish. He'll just fucking eat 5-6 huge fucking boxes in the back of fish. Like, one guy said he ate the entire amount for the promotion in like 30 minutes. You know? So it is fun, but he's like really in shape and stuff too. I don't know how he does it, but he's like a Canadian, and somehow he just always does videos in Texas now. I don't know if he moved to Texas. I know a lot of YouTubers moved to Austin or something, but there really is a lot of good food in Texas, and everybody here is fat, and it's because the food's so good.
Guys, I don't even know what to say. I've never seen this many oysters, which are mollusks, technically mollusks. Good thing I like oysters. Don't know if I'll be liking them as much after.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. Let's get into it here. Yeah, I can take down a dozen oysters fucking just like this, man. But I put hot sauce and horseradish on them, and there's something about that oyster and the hot sauce and the horseradish especially that just really tops it up. And I'm not talking about, a lot of you people think like that horseradish they put on roast beef, that's like shit, like mayo and horseradish mixed together. You know what I mean? I'm talking like the real horseradish ground up. You get some, you put it on the fucking oyster with a little hot sauce. And I also like the cooked oysters with the Rockefeller. I really enjoy the Rockefellers, but especially if they're smoke grilled. But this guy, you know, see that horseradish there by the hot sauce? That's the kind of horseradish I'm talking about. It's like a ground up root. And you put that, oh my God. Oh, and then on the cracker too, because I do it just like this, man. The oysters are about to take me out, dude. I don't know. I want some oysters. I don't know. You can't really eat them in the summertime because people do, but I don't. I like it in the cold weather. Right now would be perfect. We got crawfish season coming up. I used to love crawfish too, but then one day I had an antenna from the crawfish stuck in the back of my throat, and it took me a while to get it out, and it just really grossed me out that I had a insect antenna stuck to my throat for like days. It's one of those things. I'm probably not the only person that it's happened to, but it's like people don't talk about how sometimes you get an antenna in your throat when you're eating crawfish. But yeah, I like to eat the meat, and then there's that orangey fat in there. People say it's shit. People say it's fat. People say it's something. I mean, I don't even know what it is. It's kind of like this. I don't even know what it is, but you just suck it out. They say it's the brain, or it's not the brain. It's like, it's something, but it's not shit either. I just suck it right out. It's so fucking good. Well, I guess that's going to be it for today. I don't have a lot to do because I'm finished with my project for now. Probably just going to continue to like try to tweak this. I might actually give a little thought into this and maybe tomorrow do a more structured show. But I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me every fucking day. It means a lot to me. If you could leave some comments, that would be great. But until tomorrow, we'll see you then. Bye-bye. Oh, wait a minute.